Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today with some gimmickle shiny hunting. That's the wrong rate, my bad. Whee! I don't know, today I'm starting an hour earlier than usual, and the simple reason for that is I got bored. That's about it. That's about the only reason. So I don't know, today more encounters than usual? If I can find a raid. Well, we haven't done a singular encounter yet, so hopefully. Hello there, PKM Orange. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I won a Pokemon tournament yesterday, as the stream title suggests. That was pretty cool. I mean, it was a 10-player tournament. Is there a raid event in Scarlet Violet? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's been over a year since I got a raid event in Scarlet Violet. A year? It might have been a year. I don't know. I do not know. Should I unlock the lighthouse travel point? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Was the first Gimmighoul released? First Gimmighoul event released before the DLC? Probably, right? Must have. Because I remember having to shiny on Gimmighoul without the ability to fly. Like I have on Violet now. Oh, it's also past 10 AM now, so there's a new Pokemon Go event that started early today, so yeah, I was bored. That's it. I was just bored, so I was like, yeah, I might as well stream earlier. Stream an hour longer than usual. How are you doing today, DTR? I feel that. I mean, like, I don't know. To cure my boredom, I bought Bonanza, but I want to stream the game, so that doesn't help. My bad. It is what it is. Oh. Get up here. Just when is Gimmighoul in the raid event? I don't know, since like 3 years ago? I don't know. I went out with Kara, was bored within 5 minutes, got home and hunted Chairman PLA. Fair. Fair. You know, now that I think about it, I could have also done this shiny hunt off stream. Like, I could have just not streamed it for an hour and then went live. Might as well go live. We got Static Shelfa Gligar. Ooh. That's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I only have one Shelfa in Legends Arceus. I also fixed my chat in my OBS, which is really nice. Are we sharing the Gimmighoul like this? Well, if you have the Gimmighoul event, you can shiny on the Gimmighoul like this. That's how I'm hunting this. I don't know what else to tell you, my man. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, there's a steel one up there I haven't been to yet. Will I forget about that? Probably. Probably. I mean, I'm also gonna be so honest. Because of this Gimmighoul hunt, I'm being so tempted to buy Violet DLC, but I don't want to give in. Although, Iron Crown and Iron Boulder are currently the only Pokemon I can't get with OT because I don't have the Scarlet Violet DLC. I still don't want to do it. It still just doesn't feel right. Buy the DLC for a game twice. I never bought Shields. Didn't have a reason to have Shields. $40 cakes, just got another purple. Ugh. How long is it gonna take for the cakes to get his third shiny Seedot? Who knows? Okay, I gotta keep in mind, I'm not gonna go north for the steel raid, but then I gotta skip this ground raid or whatever it is. I'm watching a streamer eat a spoon of Vegemite. I mean, you're Australian, don't you see people eat a spoonful of Vegemite all the time? I don't know. I'm not Australian. A non-Australian, I don't know. Very interesting. I don't know, I've been in Australia, did not eat Vegemite. Might be because I'm too picky of an eater. I could probably eat a spoonful. I mean, anybody can. Whether you'll like it is something else though. Okay, let me actually open Pokemon Go. What even is the research? What do we do it for? Leak Duck. Impidimp and Morlul. Oh, okay. Took out a frozen meal for dinner at 6 PM. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been home alone for 2 weeks. Well, not anymore now, but I was home alone for 2 weeks. I had a lot of frozen meals. It needs to thaw. That's why you have a microwave, no? Or do you not have a microwave? I mean, even if it does thaw, isn't it still gonna be cold? I do, but I can't do it right, it's always still cold. Then you put it in longer. What I always do is if I get a microwave wheel, I put it in 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, I take it out, I check how hard the inside still is, because that usually determines how cold it is. Then the outside burn. That is a very interesting one. But yeah, I put it in 5 minutes, I check how cold the inside still is. If the inside is still super cold, I put it in another 5 minutes. If the inside is somewhat cold, I put it in 3 minutes. But hey, that's just how I do it. Ah, why did I only just now see that there are 100 Pokecoins at the end of the pass? I literally had not seen that and had not seen that announced anywhere. What the frick? Okay, I just missed out on 100 Pokecoins for free. That's cringe. What the hell? What's that about? Bruh. I could have caught a couple more Pikas. I just thought it was useless. Yeah, that's a raid pass. I do know 2 raid passes. I do know that. Which, to be fair, is probably worth more than 100 coins. Am I reaching that? No. How many raid passes do I still have? 41. I was at like 150 before GoFest. Now I'm at 41. I'm a few tiers off. I'm like 50 tiers off. And while I did do like 1 million raids last weekend, they didn't count. 100 plus each, damn. Well. Also, genuine question, DTR. You now live on your own, right? You do know how to cook, right? I think I already asked it before and the answer was yes, I can follow a recipe. I mean, eating microwave meals every once in a while is not bad, but like, I don't know. Do some more cooking. Nothing wrong with a bit more cooking. Wow, 5 Pokeballs. Cool. Explore, catch, or battle. Wait, are there still benefits to, like, battling Rocket Grunts? Is that the one I should always pick? Yeah, okay. Depends, most of the meals I ate at home took lots of prep or cooking meat, both I'm not good at. Well, I cook... Well, yeah. Every single meal I have has meat in it. Or at least for dinner. That's just something you just gotta get used to. It's just something you gotta learn. And are you gonna burn it the first couple of times? Probably. And that's how you learn. Like, okay, I can cook meat perfectly, but I will 99 out of 100 times overcook it, still nearly burnt because I don't think it's cooked enough. Well, okay, first of all, let me tell you one thing. As long as it's not chicken, if it's still a tiny bit raw, it's fine. Secondly, if I don't know, I'm just gonna take a hamburger as an example because I've cooked that way too often in my life. If you cook a hamburger, right, and the outside looks good, but you're afraid of the inside, literally just cut it open. If the inside still looks raw, then put it back on for a bit longer. I mean, yeah, with chicken you have to be careful. That one is fair. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, DTR. You live on your own now. You're not going to be able to eat microwave meals every day. Just learn to cook. Again, it's going to go wrong in the beginning a few times, and that's absolutely fine. Maybe have some backup microwave meals ready for those days. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what the frick, bro? Oh, come on, why am I back over here? But just cook. You'll learn it eventually. Minecraft or multiplayer game? What multiplayer game would you play anyway? What friends do you have? That's not meant as a diss, but I don't know. You're gonna play a game with strangers? Don't. Yeah, exactly. Just play Minecraft then. I don't know if I've gotten a shiny on Violet yet in all of this. I don't think I've seen one shiny on Violet yet. Running out of PLA box space, there's too many shinies. And this is why we have Pokemon Home. Or we just transfer shinies. Like, I get it. But at some point, like me and ZA Oh my god. Home releasing was great. I'm 2 boxers for Charon. Oh, also, I want to talk about the matches I played. I played 2 matches for the tournament yesterday, the semifinals and the finals. Spoiler alert, I won the semis. And if you read the title, spoiler alert, I won the finals. Dude. Yesterday on stream, I was talking so much about the semifinals with this stupid volleyball team. I cooked him. I played exactly how I wanted to play. And I just destroyed him. Still no fire at leaf green home. Yeah, it is kind of cringe. I do agree. It is a little cringe. What am I doing? Hello there, boy from Belgium. Can watch and chat, but not listen. Alright. Can't help you with that. Get earbuds. DTR, can you type that to him? Hex says get earbuds. I fought 5-star Terra Gardevoir with Bellybolt NPC. Yay, free powered up Gardevoir. So, oh, damn. Wait, does that work that way? Thank you for the sub, Lensum Thakuri. Appreciate it. How are you doing? I'm at work. You can bring earbuds to work! Trace. Yeah, but does Gardevoir have electric moves? Without electric move, Bellybolt's ability doesn't do anything. That's what I learned as well. I looked up how the ability works, because I didn't know. I got headphones on to take calls already? Oh. Interesting. Fair enough. I can't help you then. I mean, can't you just have earbuds in one ear and a headphone on the other ear? I don't know. I'd find a way. If you're literally watching stream, you should be able to listen to it. I'd find a way. Get a Neuralink chip. Just stream it straight to your brain. That's the play. But yeah, I don't know. The fight was scary, but I won 2-0, which I was not expecting at all. Like, I was honestly, like, because that guy won all 4 rounds in the, like, the group stage. He won all 4 rounds, so I was like, ooh, this guy is scary. He also said he had a 10-win streak on ladder. So I was really scared of the team. No third screen? Well, I don't really have a third Scarlet or Violet. So I can't really do that. Hello there, Pokey lad. You're back? Already? Crazy. Did you get Manaphy? Yes. Stop lying, DTR. I mean, you can see in the title, I have 1263 shinies, I only need 1 more. Which I guess could have been Manaphy, to be fair. Hello there, Merds. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And it was really cool. The first match the entire tournament played was me versus some other guy. The tournament host, actually. It was me versus the tournament host. That was the first match of the tournament. And I lost. Those were the only 2 battles I lost in the entire tournament, by the way. And then we played again in the finals. Done 23 Dynamax adventures, no shiny so far, but I'm not at odds. You're 2 adventures away from odds, so kind of close. Are you on Violet by any chance? Yes, one of these is Violet. That's correct. But yeah, so it was literally the first match of the tournament, but now in the finals, and I was scared because that's the only game I lost thus far in the tournament. But I also figured out why I lost, and I lost because the Lycanroc had speed advantage, and I never set up Tailwind, because both my Tailwind setters are weak to Lycanroc. So I just knew, I'm going to use Talonflame, priority Tailwind, outspeeds his Accelerock Lycanroc, guaranteed get Tailwind set up, and then I sweep. And it's exactly what I did, 2 games in a row. And the absolute most fun part was, and this is also something I failed in the first game, but I also failed in the second game. He had Mega Skull Villain. And most of my team was physical, so I was super scared of it. And my strongest member against his team was... it's nicknamed Mallow. It's Serena. Serena was my strong Pokemon against his team, but I was so scared of it. Hitting the... or getting Rage Powdered by the... Skull Villain. That I rarely attacked with Serena, because I really did not want to get Rage Powdered by Skull Villain. Can anybody tell what was wrong with that sentence? I've been playing Pokopia and Mario Kart World. Got a Switch to earlier this month. Nice. I haven't gotten Mario Kart yet. I'll get it eventually. For now, we're playing Bonanza. I'm waiting for puzzle to spawn and getting all items. Nice, fair. I had my Switch freeze. What the heck? But yeah, I don't know. I was super scared. Would you be down to trade something by chance? I can't connect my games to the internet. So, unless you want to trade on Pokemon Home, I can't really help you out. But yeah, Mallow can't get Rage Powdered. Or Serena can't get Rage Powdered. So, I was playing the entire game wrong. Both times. And I still won. I really played around the Rage Powder when I couldn't get Rage Powdered, which I just completely forgot about. Just like I always forget, Dark types can't get Prankstered. Ugh. I just did not even think about it. What should I shiny on then? Hexorus. That sounds like a plan. Do you think restricted mons will come to champions or Terra first? My personal prediction is that we're just gonna play Mega for a while, and we're gonna get restricted Megas and stuff, and Primals. And then eventually we're gonna go to Zemus or Terra or whatever's next, Dynamax. And then we're just gonna go backwards in terms of restrictedness. They're just gonna restrict a ton of stuff. Is Hexorus in Scarlet? It might be version exclusive, you're right with that. I don't actually know that. I don't know if it is. I don't think it's a version exclusive, is it? No, it can't be, because I know in the DLC it's a static spawn. No, it's not a version exclusive. It's just available. Trying to complete the game prior to the DLC, as they might limit that. You can't get old event items anymore. And you need certain progression for the DLC anyway. I'm not getting the DLC of Pokopia. I played it and it was fun, but it wasn't really for me. Probably restricted first. Dynamax Gigantamax is probably first, yeah. Where does it spawn? I don't know, look it up. It spawns in South Province Area 5, North Province Area 1, North Province Dalizapa Passage, West Province Area 1. And it spawns in the mountain biome, I'm pretty sure. Also, do y'all think we're gonna get Zemus and Mega at the same time in Champions? To be fair, Terra was in trailer. So was Dondozo. El Bozo is also not in the game yet. And Green Balloon Pikachu was in the Pokemon Go trailer. Also not been in this season yet. Trailers don't mean much. I highly doubt Terra's gonna be first. We literally just had Terra. Are we really gonna go back to Terra that quickly? I doubt it. If anything, we might see the Winds and Waves gimmick. Turn 1, fake out Continent Crusher, fun. Well, yeah, we can only use one Z move a game. It's not that overpowered. It's strong. Turn 1, double protect. Exactly. Now with oh, they nerfed Urshifu so hard, and I'm so happy about it, because I cannot use Urshifu in Champions. I think Z-move will only be in 6-team settings. What do you mean by that? Z-move will only be in 6-team settings? Z-moves are mostly a joke. I mean, but again, that's why Z-moves were never alone. They were there with Megas. With 6 Pokemon teams. Opposed to... how many Pokemon in a team? They'll never do that? Why not, though? 4? Are there any shiny noises for ZA? Yes. There are. You can hear them from a mile away. Have we ever had a format with Z-moves without Megas? Maybe. I'm not sure. I didn't really watch competitive back in Gen 7. I love how my Switch 2 regularly just laps the Switch 1 when it comes to circles around Balea. Also, Pokélad, in case you aren't aware, unlike Legends Arceus, kind of similar to Legends Arceus, you can't despawn shinies unless you find a 16th shiny, then the first one despawns, or an 11th, and then the first one despawns. I don't know how many slots there are for shinies, but the game can only save so many shinies, but you can't really fill shinies in Legends EA. So that's also kind of really cool. I just hope all features are on Winds and Waves. All features are in when Winds and Waves is released. Why, if I may ask? Also, I highly doubt that'll be the case. You really think we're gonna get like 4 months of each gimmick? I don't see that happening, personally. I think we're gonna be on Mega Evolution for at least a year. Oh, I've already done that one, my bad. I hope we don't have all features released before Winds and Waves releases. We're disappointed if we have Winds and Waves but no full Champions mechanics. Why? Unless you have the DLC, Pokélad, there are no shiny hunting mechanics in CA. Similar to Sword... No, not even similar to Sword Shield. Sword Shield at least had Masuda. Legends EA has no shine hunting method that I know of for the DLC. I mean, okay, there are methods, but no methods that increase your shiny odds. It's just ways of encountering more Pokemon more quickly. And it's broken. It's just broken. Z-move Dynamax to Gigantamax and Terras prior to Winds and Waves. Yeah, I know that's exactly what you mean, but again, I don't want that to happen because I don't want Z-moves to only be there for like less than 4 months. That doesn't sound right. If a gimmick gets added, I want it to be at least there for half a year. I don't want it to be rotated out before I can even get used to it. That just doesn't sound right. Maybe that's just my opinion. Ilka, you have 1 job. I don't know what Ilka has to do with that at all, but Okay. We're still missing like 30% of the decks. What do you mean by that? In Champions? I mean, yeah, they're rolling out Pokemon very slowly. We're missing 30% of the decks is also just not true. We're missing so much more. Yeah, that one, boy from Belgium, I 100% agree with. As a matter of fact, I hope they do it within a month, because otherwise I can't put my final shiny Deoxys in Pokemon Home, and therefore complete the shiny living decks. Will first size monsters be in Champions? Yes, they will be eventually. They kind of have to. Like, you can't have some of the most competitively viable Pokemon just never release in Champions. That would just be weird. They can remove Hexers from Champions, sucks anyway. I genuinely don't know how they could remove Hexers from Champions. They'd have to add it first. Hex needs Hex to win. I literally won a tournament yesterday without any Hex, bro. Oh dude, I feel so proud by the fact that I made the team entirely myself. Just fully myself. I was like, Dragonite, I want Rain. Kangaskhan is really good. I want a way to block priority moves. I want a second Tailwinder. And I don't have anything against Fairy types or Rock types, so I'm gonna add Aegislash. I'm gonna play champ. Good luck. Good luck, have fun. Oh no, not the flying press. Oh no. Also, I played Palworld again yesterday. Palworld is a good game. Gotta be honest, it's kind of fun. So far, it feels almost exclusively like Cobblemon, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm sure we're gonna unlock a bunch of new stuff. I'm level 35 on my new account. I don't know if you're talking about Palworld or Pokemon Go. I'm assuming Palworld, because that's what I started talking about. Palworld. Me and Dice are like level 14, 15-ish. Like, what is the way to go? Is that plan? Should the plan be to just catch new pals to replace our current pals? Like, how do we level up easily? Like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do exactly. Ugh. Suitable. Like, I don't know. Do we just do the missions? But I feel like if we continue doing the missions, we're gonna be severely underleveled at some point. I have also named all of my pals after Pokemon. And I can now ride my Standler. Which is pretty fast, boy. Pretty fast, boy. We also, I did look it up, you unlock revives at level 60. Excuse me? But what? We've been playing for hours and we're level 15. Catch spells, explore dungeons, get the 5 catch combo. The overworld bosses are great XP. What does the 5 catch combo do exactly? Because we've been catching stuff for XP. Like, I needed to level up to level 12 so I could ride my Standler. Don't know if that's a technical requirement. Maybe it is. I don't know. It gives you an effigy and a statue you can increase. Oh, that's how you get those things. Because I've probably called 5 Wooloo. That's probably where I got that thing from originally. I guess that makes sense. Alright, I'll definitely keep that in mind then. I've also heard somewhere that you can quote-unquote evolve pals by like sacrificing a ton of them. You can like increase their stars and greatly increase their stats. But overall, the best way to just get better pals is to catch better ones, right? As far as I'm aware. Dude. Oh, dude, I was at the toy store yesterday buying Bonanza. I just saw it right there. Pokemon Lego. Oh, dude, it's so cool, but it's so expensive. I am seriously considering for my first salary to buy the starter Lego set for like too much money. I mean, it looks so cool, I feel like. But at the same time, I don't really want to spend money, man. I want to save up money so I can buy a house. Or an apartment, whatever. I don't know, man. Ah, Softball Killer. On the 25 Dynamics Adventures, only 8 have been successful. What the hell are you battling for? Also, I mean, I'm assuming you already noticed it, just find a good path and keep doing the path over and over. Kyurem? Kyurem doesn't sound hard. Isn't Kyurem like a mostly kind of weak legendary? I don't know, I guess, but it doesn't sound too strong. Down. Dude, I got my Zygarde within 25. Twice. I've been a bit lucky on that, I'm gonna be honest. It shouldn't be, but the AIs also run everything with their yeah. No, I do understand that. Those AIs sure have moves. But I mean, that's the reason you want to find a good path, so you can choose what your AIs have and stuff like that. I don't know if I ever found a good path with my second Zygarde hunt. I think I did. I think I did eventually get a good path. I don't remember though. It's been too long. Also, playing online could really help. It could. Not guaranteed to, but it could. Nightbolt? Where are you? Rock slide. Rock slide is a bit of a joke. Oh, I also won a game on Thursday. Dude, the one thing I love about my team is if I take out 2 of my opponent's Pokemon and I chose to bring Politoed, I sing a little song and I guaranteed win. It's so funny. I love Parashong. And I have Parashong on my team not even as a win condition. I have Parashong on my team if we happen to be in the situation where he has 2 Pokemon left and I have more than 2 Pokemon left, or they're fast. They have 2 fast Pokemon and I have Politoed, which is really slow. I could just sing a little song and win. It's so funny. I don't think in the tournament I once used... No, there was one stall team where I knocked out 2 Pokemon quickly and then I sang a song. Haha, frick your toxic stall. I Parashong stall and win. That was the only time I used Parashong as a win in the tournament. When they literally were running stall. I didn't want to deal with that. I'm also gonna be so honest. Stall is my least favorite, like, archetype to battle. I hate it so much. It's just not fun to play. I usually still win. I don't really lose to Stall often, but it's just not fun. It just sucks all the fun out of the game. Like, they had a Glamora that could poison both your Pokemon in one turn. Like, what the hell? Now, I did also have Aegislash, which completely countered their Stall. So they couldn't even pull it off properly. But, I don't know. Stall sucks. And I don't care how good Stall gets. I hope I will never ever use it myself. I hate Rock Slide. Yeah. To be fair, in a tournament, while I didn't have speed control, which you could argue cost me the win, Rock Slide was also just detrimental with flinches and hitting all the time. I hate Sneasler. I really personally don't have many issues with Sneasler anymore. I can handle Sneasler quite well. I do think Rock Slide is busted. I do really think Rock Slide should get nerfed, but I don't know. I mean, the thing is, every team should have a rock move, because the best Pokemon still is Charizard. Hello there, Yash. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a nice day. Flinch is overrunning right now. Meanwhile, Copper Cloak ain't it. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a valid complaint. I mean, just use a Pokemon that can't flinch. Duh. Just got my first diamonds in Minecraft. Nice. You said that just got my first diamond in Minecraft. I sent a pic in Discord, but that pic was sent like 2 days ago. 1 day ago. Okay, last night actually. Wasn't that long ago. Never mind, I'm stupid. I wonder what's the last time I did a Minecraft world where I got my first diamonds from mining. Actually, I did it on the Survivor World. On the SMP. I did it on the SMP because I didn't want to speedrun the game. So other people could have a chance to also do things. Yeah, I remember now. Why doesn't this stupid animal climb automatically? Turn 1, try to counter. Earthquake, KO both my Mon. F this. DTR, have you considered that a full team of evolutions might just be incredibly weak and not how you're meant to play the game? And the minor of the trio, interesting. Usually when me and Dice plays together, he builds the house, and by the time he's done building the house, I beat the game. And then I get good armor for us. Also, Skycrab got a world record. Oh my god. So deserved. Skycrab was on his way to get the Minecraft world record by like a full minute. And then died after beating the game. Because he wasn't paying attention to an Enderman. Incredibly heartbreaking. Then somebody else got the world record. It was cool, but nobody cared too much. And then he got it back. And this time he didn't die after killing the Ender Dragon. I'm so happy for Skycrab. I've mined a good mine. If you want, I can send a video of it on Discord. You don't need to. I don't know. Making a, like, strip mine area is also just really not a good way to mine in Minecraft. Unless you're playing hardcore, and you're really afraid of dying. But otherwise, caves are like 100 times better than strip mines. You've done, what, 23? 23 raids in 50 minutes, that's not fast. Ugh. That is not great speed. I'm gonna point out that I did the raid on the left. I started that one first. The raid on the right is already ahead. It's so stupid. 2 hexers though. I don't mind some hexers on the screen. I like hexers. Dude, the switch to is so incredibly much faster. It's so stupid. Like, by the time that... Damn. I died even while strip mining. Wanna know how? I am kinda curious, yeah. I hate meta. Oh no, I'm playing a competitive ranked game. How dare they use the meta Pokemon? If you had the meta DTR, have you tried playing casual battles instead of, you know, ranked? Where, yeah, short and casual battles, you'll still see a decent amount of of meta Pokemon, but you're playing a game purely designed for competitive purposes with a ranked mode. Casuals gives nothing, correct. You can still do your missions there. You can still earn VP and AOA from it. But like... don't play a competitive game and cry when people use strong things. That's how competitive games work. People try to win. Pickaxe broke, so I ran back up to craft another and forgot to place torches where I left last time, so the creeper spawned there, and when I set back, boom. That's very interesting. I will complain till I can destroy the game. Right, right. I've also, dude, I've seen so many people complain on Reddit. Oh, I'm playing Fortnite and I'm trying to extract the sprites, but then somebody killed me. You're playing an FPS competitive shooter game. What do you mean you're crying about somebody killing you? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Playing at like 12 AM, so my mind was half asleep. I mean, that do be what happens. I'm pretty sure in my current survival world, I've died twice so far in the last, like, 2 years. And they were both pretty early on, before I even build anything interesting. Since I've not died anymore. Should I play that world again? Probably. I just really can't be bothered to place 1 million dirt. Yeah. You know what I just realized I can do to make spotting Shiny Gimmigle easier? I'm gonna show the next raid that I enter on my Switch 1. It's like playing Minecraft and crying that a zombie killed you or there's no circles in Minecraft. Well, not entirely. Because you can just remove zombies or add circles to Minecraft. So, not entirely. But similar, I guess, in a way. Hello there, Robin. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a nice day. Do I want to climb all the way up here? I am gonna do it. Dang it. Send opponent a gift, now I chill. What do you mean send opponent a gift, now I chill? Huh? Bro's using Delibird in competitive Pokemon. Boom? Bobby! Bobby has arrived. Hello, Bobby. Strip mining because I've only got copper armor and stone tools, so I'm mining iron first and then mine in a ravine. Fair. You play however you want to. Oh no. No, not the peacefulness and quiet. It's gone. Bob has arrived. Bob, don't you wanna, I don't know, eat breakfast or eat a cookie or something? 603 Lugia software sets. That's an amount. I wouldn't necessarily say a large amount, but 9. Right. Pathetic. I don't even know if my Lugia took 603 encounters. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't remember. Okay, now I'm gonna use my trick that I wanted to use to see if Gimgul is shiny. 603 in 1 day is pretty good. It's decent. You're currently drawing someone's Pokemon OC on Art Fight? I don't know what Art Fight is, but fair enough. Interesting. I'm gonna use my secret technique. The zoom function. I don't actually know where Gimgul is on the screen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm zooming correctly. Okay, not entirely. Oh, it's not shiny. Cool. I really wish we were on Bedrock too and we could have played together in my world. Yeah, I don't play Bedrock. I played Bedrock before I got, before I went to uni. I remember when I was in high school during COVID. I was playing Minecraft during class. You slept 10 hours, you're crazy, Bob. Damn. Bedrock has good features in a terrible engine. I mean, name one thing that's better about Bedrock than Java. I can name one thing, I think. As far as I'm aware. When people hate Bedrock for no reason. I mean, Java is just better in practically every singular way. So, it's not that I necessarily hate Bedrock, I just think Java's better. Because it almost factually is. In COVID, I was mostly playing Ench. I have 975 hours, I think, something like that. I don't know what Ench is. And 975 is not that much. I swear to God I already visited this. Did I not? I don't know. Woke up at 1 PM and been up since. God damn. Doesn't school start again at PokeLad? Oh, Animal Crossing. Ah, fair. Even if Java is better, why I hate it, bro? Just don't play it. How many people do you actually know that actually actively hate Bedrock? Three weeks? Yeah, maybe start building your sleep schedule again then. $13? How? I mean, let's be annoying. If Bedrock didn't exist, every Minecraft player would be on Java, and everybody could play together. That's one reason to hate Bedrock, I suppose. Although, it's kind of a weak one. If only Jet just left school for the summer, down. Mining crops is instant as you run over them? What do you mean? Soccer starts back on August 1st. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. But isn't soccer usually in the evening anyway? So I feel like you don't need to fix your sleep schedule for that. On Java you run, they don't place as fast. What? I don't know what you mean by that. I love playing 2 games at once actively. Ugh. I'm aiming to reach 1200 Lugia today. That's fair. That's fair. I actually hate Mojang for the reason Java and Bedrock players can't interlink. Why? They are built using different programming languages. How do you want them to cooperate? Mandatory camp? Training camp? What the hell kind of soccer do you do? Club soccer? I don't know, man. I hate it. Then why do you do it? They could have just used C++. What do you mean by that? On Java, there's delay for placing clubs that Bedrock doesn't have. I don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I'm forced to buy whom stuff. Your parents? I don't know anything about programming. Right. I know a decent bit about programming. Not nearly as much as DICE, but... Congrats on winning tournament. Yes, I'm so good. I'll tell my mom why I don't want to do it, give different reasons, and she hits me with a let's not talk about it right now, you're angry. Well then go back the next day and say it again, and the next day and say it again. And just keep doing it every day until she says, okay, maybe you're not angry, maybe you just don't like it. Alright, goodbye, Yosh. Adun, she gives the same excuse. And have you also told her, how can I be angry 10, 20 days in a row? Maybe I actually don't like it, Mom. I've tried for months, man. Well, then ask her for a proper reason. And if she can't give a proper reason, then don't go or ask your dad or something. I don't know. You're like old enough to the point where your parents need to have reasons for their rules. But she doesn't want to hear it. L parents? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how old you are, Pokelet. I feel like you're like 15 or older. I feel like. I don't know that. But like, at that age, your parents need to have good reasonings, or otherwise you just don't do what they say, right? Like, I don't know. Am I confused about this? I remember I tried to stop swimming for years, but apparently all I took was a panic attack. Damn. I quit after 2 more sessions, but she says that every season. Pokelet, ask her if your mom can text you that or write that on paper. So then after 2 sessions, you can show, hey, I did the 2 sessions, I can quit now. In October, I can legally drive by myself. I have no clue what the age for that is in America, I'm gonna be honest. Also, you can only legally drive in October if you do have a driver's license. 16. Fair. can drive a car at 16, but you can't drink alcohol until 21. America is such a country of all time, man. Oh. It is an interesting country, in my opinion. I recorded it, don't worry, I got video proof. Okay, so after 2 sessions, you stop. Also, I don't know what you mean exactly with 2 sessions. You mean like 2 training sessions, 2 matches? I don't exactly know what 2 sessions is supposed to mean, but... Oh, and I'm also so happy I fixed my chat in OBS, bro. What I used to have to do is I could have my Twitch chat in OBS, but then I'd have to freaking, like, read YouTube chat on YouTube, and it was incredibly annoying. But now I have all my chats in one again, in OBS. So much better. For my state, I need to get 60 hours of driving, 10 hours at night before license, after permit, but I need to take classes before permit. I mean, you need to take an exam, I'm assuming, right? I would say 2 seasons. 2 seasons? That's just 2 years. By the time you're done with that, you're an adult, and your parents don't have anything to say anymore. Although, to be fair, if your parents already paid for it this year... Yeah, that's fair, I guess. 1 club season, 1 school season. What is a school season? What? That's just a year, right? I also don't know what sophomore year means, my man. You're the only American in chat, bro. Okay, I swear to God, that trucker had blue eyes. I'm tripping. Permit exam and then license exam. Those are 2 different things. You know what you do in the Netherlands? You get lessons and then you do an exam. And then assuming you pass it, you get your driver's license. 1 fall season, 1 spring season, so 1 year. Very interesting. Netherlands. Yeah, something like that. I don't understand. What is the difference between a permit exam and a license exam? I am the confusion. School season means I play for the school team. Oh, you have school teams in America. I sometimes forget about that being a thing, I'm gonna be honest. America is such a foreign place to be. Ugh. I have a meeting at 9 AM tomorrow, then I'm free all day. No go events. Oof. Yeah, I feel you. I forget that there's soccer in America, he says literally like a week after the World Cup in America ended. Right, yeah, no, makes sense. Your permit means you can legally drive, but a parent needs to be in the car with you. You do permit exam to get that permit. License exam gets your license so you can drive by yourself. I guess that kind of makes sense. We have something similar in the Netherlands. I'm pretty sure from the age of 17, you can get your driver's license. With the driver's license, you can drive a car. However, until you reach the age of 18, you have to have a quote-unquote guardian driving with you at all times, which usually is a parent. But I mean, if you already have proven that you can drive a car, why do you need to prove it again? That's my main confusion with it. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I mean, I don't think it would be a terrible system to have to renew your driver's license like every 5 years. No. I don't even think it's necessarily a bad system. But especially if it's like 1 year apart. Yeah. No, I do kind of agree to it. I think we should have like... Every time your driver's license expires, which is what, like 5 or 10 years? Instead of just being able to just get it renewed, you should have to get the test done again to get it renewed. Do you get jury duty? I mean, they're underage, so not yet, but I'm assuming eventually, yes. The American way. I still... Me? No. I genuinely do not understand what, like, the point of jury duty is. You have legal expert judges that trade for decades to know how to rule things. And then you're just gonna have a group of 10 strangers decide what happens to a person? It makes so zero sense to me. Like, I genuinely cannot comprehend what jury duty is. Is jury duty a thing in Australia, DTR? Surely there are emus. I hope not, because the emus would always vote against the people. You know, they already won the war. Over 18 gets it sometimes yearly. Yearly? Damn. That's often. Permit test is basic stuff, like what signs mean basic right of way, then license test, you want more difficult things. The permit exam you don't drive in, by the way. So you're allowed to drive a car without having driven a car before without lessons. What? America's an interesting place. I got a back-to-back gears, but I can't do it due to my autism and ADHD. Damn. I don't think we have jury duty anywhere in Europe, because, again, what is it? What is the purpose of jury duty? I genuinely don't understand. I'll do it immediately. Oh, me too. But I'd still get chosen, probably. The lesson before the permit exam, though you do drive in those 6 hours of driving before taking the permit test with the passenger teacher also having a break. That's interesting. It's just a government-mandated procedure. Yeah, but... I can't think of any government-mandated procedure that we have similar to jury duty, like, at all. But I don't get the point. You have people that have trained years, decades, dedicated their life to legal procedures, and then they're just gonna get 10 random people to make a life decision for somebody else? It makes no sense. 20 hours of online lessons, then 6 hours. How the hell are you taking online lessons for driving lessons? We jury duty in the UK? Interesting. What are you online lessoning for driving for? This is just for my state, by the way. It's different for like every state. Oh, I'm not surprised. No, we don't have jury duty in the Netherlands. Because again, I still don't understand why it exists. It just makes no sense logically. I believe you never make an actual decision. We as a group of roughly 15 work through the evidence to access guilty or not. But I believe the judge may already have a verdict. So then what's the point? What is the freaking point? They just teach you right of way and show videos of crashes, to be honest, is the worst. I mean, can't you just read a book about the rules? I'm confused. And also, a genuine question, is there any incentive to take jury duty seriously? Like, any at all? Do you get, like, I don't understand. I don't know, it's just, I guess I'm happy we don't have it. I don't know. I don't know. Every time I hear stories about other countries, I'm just so happy to live in the Netherlands, honestly. Like, I don't know what these other countries are doing. It just doesn't make sense usually. When we're talking about school, jury duty, driving. Let me leave, please. I still hate it here. I mean, a little more than 2 years, Pokey lad, and go find, genuinely, go study in the Netherlands. That sounds like a great plan. Go to Amsterdam, go to Leiden, go to Delft, Twente, study in the Netherlands. Great idea. How many VTubers are on here? What? 1? Huh? Where do you see more? Bro needs his glasses. I think I'm general. I think... Oh, that's what he meant? Oh. What do you mean they're not fun? It's literally just regular people with an avatar. How is it any different from any other streamer? Apart from the appearance. What? They are ugly. Well, that's an opinion you can have. That's fair. But what do you mean with they are not fun? That has nothing to do with the appearance. After reading, it's a mandatory part of being part of the government. The people go through the evidence and decide on guilty or not, but have no say in the sentence. I think the main point is there is rarely any bias. Okay, first of all, what do you mean being part of the government? I don't know what that part means. And secondly, again, what incentive do you have to take it seriously? Why not just let one person make a decision and everybody agrees? Like living in a city paying taxes. Oh, that way. I think you should have maybe worded part of society then. I don't know. Just shut up. Right. How about you Holy, my stream is laggy. You just shut up. Goodbye. You're a waste of space. I feel like if you say you're a waste of space to somebody you don't know, you are probably the one that is a waste of space. We love toxic first-timers. It's interesting. See, now those kind of people are gonna be on jury duty and are gonna decide fates of lives. Amongst the global top 50-60... Very interesting, Bob. I'm pretty sure we have, like, top 10 unis in the Netherlands. Bob Global Universities list. I'm just scrolling until I see either the Netherlands or Belgium. Okay, maybe we don't have top 10, I guess. I don't know. We're small countries. Everything is like US, China. Okay, not even top 20, that's crazy. Why does Australia have so many high ones? That makes no sense. I don't like... This list feels really weird. Bob, there you go to ChatGPT. For the emus? Duh. Right. I'm strolling. I can't... I'm almost at 50. I've not seen the Netherlands or Belgium yet. That sounds unbelievable. Oh, there. 48. Delft. Delft is the highest uni of the country. That's an interesting one. 59. Leuven. 60. Amsterdam. Oh, wait, what? No, this list is wrong. This list is wrong. It put Amsterdam at 60, but it put the worst one of the two at 60. So this list is literally inaccurate. That was the better university until like 3 years ago. But now, out of the two unis in Amsterdam, that's definitely the worst one. So that list is just wrong. There's one other thing. Jury is multiple days, so evidence is more than likely read through more people than just a jury. Yeah, again. Although in Amsterdam you'll have more of a fun time, I feel like. That's like, there are 2 different unis in Amsterdam. There are twice the students. If you want to have, like, fun alongside learning things, Amsterdam is not a terrible place. Yeah, I feel like getting high literally has nothing to do with it, Bob, but alright. Let me see if I can find, like, another list that is maybe more accurate. I mean, this is just, like, random websites that do their own ranking. Like, I don't know. This one already has a different ranking. It's kind of crazy. I finished the drawing. That was annoying. Interesting. I don't draw. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm not good at it. To be fair, a lot of lists apparently put the Netherlands, put Australia pretty high. Here we have 57 Delft. 62 Amsterdam. 66 Wageningen! No way! No, this... That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a funny joke. There's no way they put Wageningen before the second Amsterdam. That is a joke. These lists are so... Whereas Leuven was not in the top 60 pop. Oh, these lists are funny. What are we talking about? Pokey Lads wants to escape America, so we recommended come to Europe to a university to study once you leave high school. And now Bob and I are trying to figure out whether the Netherlands or Belgium is better for university. So I'm looking at top university lists, and they're bad. They're putting just the wrong universities in the wrong order. No, but that's DTR. Like, I saw like 3 Australian universities before I saw any Dutch ones. Which I was not expecting. I mean, you're not wrong. Australia is a pretty great place. Is it? I don't know. Is it good for universities, though? Like, how much of a student life do y'all have? I don't know. UK is good. The UK is probably good too, yeah, I would imagine. Although, I don't think you're gonna get into Oxford or anything like that. If I make it into this one high school for 11 and 12th, I get the most common snake there is. The second most deadliest. Wait, that's like a pet? Oh, what? Whoa. I get a guarantee. Oh, I was reading Pokelet's message and Bob's message all of a sudden appeared. What the hell? I get a guaranteed spot into college if my grades are good. I mean, fair. But that doesn't mean you can't apply for European unis. At the same time. Interesting. Also, for me personally, to get into my uni, my grades didn't matter. That was really nice. I mean, I still had some of the highest grades out of anybody. I don't want to brag, but I did need them. Yeah, but for some weakling like you, Australia is not a great place to live. For most people, though, Australia sounds kind of nice. Although, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest, DTR. There are 2 countries, in my opinion, that might be greater to live than the Netherlands. And those are Canada and Australia. And out of the 2, I would pick Canada purely because of the temperature. So true, DTR. If you get your bill in America, you might as well have a heart attack because you're in the coffin anyway. Tipping culture is also so fun here. Oh yeah, totally. I remember we went to a place in Australia and we weren't even allowed to tip. Like, that we're legally not allowed to accept tips there. So that was interesting. I mean, tipping culture in the Netherlands is similar to in America, just less. I think a usual tip here is like 10%. That's like common. I know in like Scandinavia you barely tip. In Japan you don't tip. It sure is interesting. I don't know, I feel like almost all of America would be better if they actually regulated their own companies. I feel like. I hate the concept of tips. No, that's just wrong, Bob. The concept of tips is perfect. Amazing. I just don't know if there's a singular country where it works the way it's supposed to. I don't know if there's a singular country where people actually tip as a tip, rather than a customary. I mean, but that's the fun part, Pokelet. You can just say, I don't want to tip. And then they legally can't stop you from doing that. Sorry. That's the fun part. Oh, that drift balloon is flying away. Jeez. There's a cafe near me that I can't tip because they skip over it. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. It just looks like their tips are expected from the customer and are reward for good work. Exactly, but that's not the concept of tips, Bob. I think you like the concept of tips, just not the execution. Why is the tip percentage that high? Like, I don't know. I don't know. You know, one thing I do have to say about America, and I don't know if this was specifically in New York, when I visited New York, but the service was actually good. I'm gonna be honest, they actually had good service everywhere we were in New York. So, yeah. Like, I don't know. In America, usually between sitting down and having food in front of us was like 15 minutes. In the Netherlands, it's like an hour. It's painful. No, that's true, Bob. That is true. My service was good when I went also. Only went once, so you've only been to a restaurant once in your life? Nah. Nah. I don't believe that. I refuse to believe that. Oh, New York specifically. Okay. Okay. No, that's fair. I've only also been to New York only once. To be honest, I don't like restaurants. Also, fun fact, I don't think I've ever paid in a restaurant. Only kind of. It just, I don't like the idea of restaurants. Restaurants are too much stress. That's not true in my opinion. I feel zero stress at a restaurant. But like, dude, it is so expensive. It takes so long. Like, if you want to go to a restaurant, that's like minimum 3 hours of your life gone. Like, why? So unnecessary. Again, it is so expensive, and does it taste better? Yeah, but it doesn't taste 3 times better like the prices. Just doesn't make sense. I don't know, like, and like, I don't know, if you eat at home, you literally have all the options in the world. You go to a restaurant, well, womp womp if they don't have the thing you like. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Exactly. Not only do you have to wait like 50 minutes, you then have to pray that it tastes good, and before you even have to hope they have something you like on the menu. Like, why? And people still have things to talk about. Everyone has already eaten, so we're there another 40 minutes to an hour after everyone is done eating. Exactly! Okay, well, I don't know who you're going to a restaurant. That's a little too long, in my opinion. Trying to think how often I've been to a restaurant without my family or friends, and I think the answer is 0 times. And I don't know, we usually don't have that much to talk about. My mom's too social and she always brings her friends, which are extroverted. But what are you going to a restaurant for then? Why don't you just not go? No, Bob, it would not have been. What are you on about? I don't think, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I've ever gone to a restaurant with my mom's friends. Who do you think called it New Zealand, Bob? And why do you think we called it New Zealand? Why would we change it from New Zealand? I spend too much time in my room, so if I don't go when she asks me to, she threatens to take the door off my room. Your mom is an interesting piece of work. Pokemon that became bulkier in Scarlet Violet Lumineon. Very interesting. You have an interesting knowledge of Pokemon, Ash. Last time I went to a restaurant was with my dad, his partner, and my grandma. Dad, it was stressful. Interesting. That was the last time I went to a restaurant. Oh, for lunch during day 1 of Global Go Fest. Like 6 years ago. Damn. New Zealand is named after Zeeland, a province in the Netherlands. Yeah, I know. Exactly. So I don't know why Bob was saying we would rename it. I don't know how my dad puts up with her, not even trying to be mean, I'm just genuinely perplexed. Oh, we have another cheddar. Like that. We have another cheddar like that. Went to a restaurant yesterday, it was nice. We went to a restaurant during GoFest, bro. Especially during GoFest, I hate going to restaurants because you lose an hour of the event. And that sucks. John! Yeah, exactly. He has a very interesting mom. What is up with American moms being witches? I don't know. I feel like in the Netherlands it would probably be illegal to remove your child's door from their bedroom. Like, that would genuinely be an invasion of privacy. I don't think that's even legal. Me starving to death, more Pokemon? No, but instead of going to a restaurant, wasting an hour of my day, I can also go into the supermarket, grab some food, be back out in 5 minutes. With the photographer? What the hell? Or just eat bread? Yeah, that's why I would have gone into the supermarket to get bread to eat. Mom invited him. Your mom is special. Why do the Dutch like bread? I don't know. At least the food was bomb, I can't even lie. Fair. I wonder if I've ever gone to a restaurant where I actually thought the food is so good we need to return. I don't really ever experience that, I feel like. Mother wanting to have their child join in. Yeah, but their child is 15 years old and can make decisions for themselves. I feel like your mom still thinks you're 8. The way she makes decisions. Wah! Wah! Hello, masculine. Really? I've eaten pasta in a restaurant once. I didn't finish it because it was disgusting. Yeah. That was with school. Mom was still making a decision in regard. Yeah, well, but that's not because your mom is special, but because you're special. Also, did she make the decisions because she wanted to or because you wanted to? Both, exactly. Pokelet's mom is making the decision without her wanting her to do that. She wanted me to see an OT. I kind of don't. Well, okay, but yeah, you could have just said no. You could have. I don't know what an OT is. Is your mom right? Probably. Original trainer. You're gonna visit your original trainer? Damn crazy. Occupational therapist. As in somebody who tries to get you a job in... Or, okay, maybe not get you a job, but like talk to you about work? Is that what that means? Or I don't know what an occupational therapist is exactly. Google it. Occupational therapist. I can't... Therapist. I can't type. Oh, no, okay, it's not. Occupational therapists work with people who experience illness, injury, disability, or age-related changes that limit their ability to function independently. I mean, your mom just wants what's best for you, DTR, because would it really be that bad if you saw an occupational therapist? For my bad OCD? Maybe even just more than just your OCD. I don't know. If it was just your OCD, then I feel like you would not really have a problem with going there. Like, what's so bad about going there? Is it a waste of time? Maybe. But if it genuinely helps you, what's the problem with it? Right? I went to a physical therapist recently. Did I enjoy going there? Not necessarily, but the benefits are probably great. It feels useless because I feel like I already know what they're gonna ask me. Because you've been there before? No, because I know myself the best, I guess. Yeah, well... I have gone to my dentist about jaw issues for forever. Never got it fixed. I went to a specialist once. They instantly knew what the issue was, which I didn't even know, even though I thought I knew, but I didn't. They gave me practice exercises, and I'm genuinely feeling improvement. So how about experts maybe know a bit more than you do, even about yourself? Not guaranteed, I'll admit that. It's not always the case. But maybe you should try it out, because it might genuinely help you. They deal with people like you all the time. You're just one example for yourself. Also, been getting into piano recently. We had an electric piano in the attic, and it doesn't work, so I have to use an online piano anytime I want to play. Damn. Crazy. I never learned an instrument because it's not interesting to me in the slightest. I mean, for music class in like 7th grade, I had to do some guitar and piano stuff, but that didn't really interest me much. My friend plays 11 instruments. I mean, to be fair, if you're good at one instrument, learning more isn't the hardest thing ever. You know chords, you know music, you can read music sheets. 11 is still impressive, I would say, but I mean, after one, it doesn't become much harder to learn more. When I do violin, so piano wasn't hard to learn. I mean, they're both string instruments. I feel like maybe if you played a non-string instrument, it would maybe be harder. I don't know. My bibro has urticaria skin issue. And he saw many doctors, tried some stuff, nothing worked. Saw a specialist in some field. He looked at my bro and knew instantly, and I was managed much better. Exactly! Exactly! Although, to be fair, I also have a similar story about my aunt, who saw like 100 To be fair, they saw 100 doctors, and then they saw specialists that knew exactly what was up with them. Yeah, so maybe trust the DTR. I already do. Yeah, you said the point, never mind. But even, I don't know, if you went for like, from string instrument to like blow instrument, I feel like even that would be easier than just learning anything from scratch. I don't really have a choice, to be honest. I can't say no, or what? Your parents are gonna stop paying for your house. Do they pay for it? Do you pay for it yourself, of like government fundings? Why can't you say no? I pay for it. Then why can't you say no to the OT appointment? I mean, I've been doing violin since I was 5, so I don't even remember the stage of learning down. If I say no, they will be disappointed in me. Fair. That scares me. That's kind of fair. I mean, I don't know if disappointment is the correct word. I feel like more so they'll be sorry for you, because they know it will probably help you. They know it will probably increase your life, and you saying no to that, that's what disappoints them. That you don't want to improve your own life experience. They're not disappointment just because you don't do what they say. They're disappointment because you don't want to help yourself. And that's fair. Oh, well, I don't really know what that's exactly supposed to mean, but that's interesting. I have very little context to be able to respond to that, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, fair. I've definitely been there, yeah. Have I been to the electric one? I'm gonna say probably yes. I'm not gonna go up the hill again, I don't care. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hello there, Beck. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a nice day. I hate that you can't fly to the ruin flying spots until you actually unlock the ruin legendaries. I'll feature my opinion. The first ever notebook I used for Pokemon lists and stats has one more page left. Damn. Your brother also chewing on it is crazy. What are you writing down though, if I may ask? To be fair, I've created a notebook for Pokemon Champions if I'm playing best of 3s, close team sheet, to write down info. But with open team sheet, I don't really use it much. To be fair, I did use it. I was playing a Trick Room team, so I had, but like it was a Trick Room Tailwind team. It was very weird, so I had to write down like what the speeds of the Pokemon were. That's one thing I had to do. And I figured out that the Sceptile was not min speed, because my Dragonite outsped it in Trick Room, which won me one of the games. And I did also figure out his Alchemy was min speed. So, I don't know, it's very interesting. Dude, I don't remember when. I also got Ally switched one game. That was funny. Long list of shinies I need to hunt. Right now I'm making a list of every Pokemon in the Dynamax. I have to sort through all of the ones I already had, and I'm trying to put it in alphabetical order. Genuine question, Pokélad. You know, if you did this on a PC, you could just click sort alphabetically. Like, why do you decide to do this in a notebook instead of on a PC? Oh. She counts in a notebook, which is also an interesting decision when you could, you know, count on an app. I mean, technology is here to make our lives easier. Might as well use it. I'm already mostly done, so too late. Dude, you don't know how often I use Excel for things, or Google Sheets, whichever one seems nicer at the moment. Because you can just edit it so easily compared to writing it down. And I can type faster than I can write. It's physical, bro. I don't know what to say. Yeah, and digital is a lot harder to lose than physical. Hello there, Sabaha. Sabahat, whatever. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It also says Animal Crossing, weather patterns. Down. I can flip through memories in the future. I sometimes just go through the files that I have on my PC just to see, oh, this is what I did then. Oh. After this, I'm gonna eat a semi. Fair. Based. I hope Zubat shines today. I hope Chemical shines today, although I highly doubt it will. The dog and brother choose add character. Right. More likely to find Zubat than you find Gimme Gold today. That's true. That is a fair point. You know, Saba, I am gonna ask you to type in English instead of Spanish. I finally got my chat working normally again, and it doesn't translate anymore. I mean, it is literally one of the stream rules to speak English. And you can hear what I'm saying, so I know you know English. I have a list of all materials needed for Minecraft house build. Damn. It's almost 11 AM. Where did the time go? I mean, it's morning. You probably woke up not too long ago. Where am I flying to? F. Oh. To be fair, me personally, I usually start streaming at 11. Although today I started at 10. Wow. How many people watching? Don't you literally have something on your screen that tells you how many people are watching? I can't see it. I don't have it open. But I'm pretty sure YouTube Shorts, and Twitch all tell you exactly how many people are watching. No. I'm gonna open YouTube Shorts right now, and I swear to God it just says it right there. It says right there at the top, 6 people are watching, 2 likes. It says it literally at the top of the YouTube short. I don't know if you're watching shorts or horizontal, but it should literally say it on your screen. I don't know what else to tell you. Get up the mountain. Like, why? Why does Merida not decide to climb a mountain when it can't walk up it? Such a stupid feature. Today I hit 90 hours for the Zubats. Oof. Those are a couple of hours for sure, indeedly. Ah! What the hell? Two shinies in a turn that took 50. Yeah, well, how many hours did my Chirachi hunt take, Bob? Huh? How many hours has this Gimmighoul hunt taken? Ugh. Oh, that's gonna be at least like 200 by now, I feel like. Right? I don't know. How many showers? Oh, shiny hours, showers. Right, yeah. I probably said that. My bad. My bad. Mobby. I do 4 minutes at least. No, you don't, Bob. That's just cap. Unless you're multi-hunting. That's just cap. Am I holding up? No, I'm not. Why am I not falling faster? I don't know. No, it's fair, Pokélad. At least I won the race. Oh, double encounters. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Then it's fair. Womp womp! Where is this guy? There he is. What's sure shiny charm? I'm not surprised I asked that. Wait, how did I encounter a Hariyama? Where the hell did the Makuhita go? Oh, because of a cave, my encounter speed is slow. Wouldn't sweet scenting maybe just be faster then? Doesn't work in cave. It doesn't? It doesn't BDSP. That's literally our shiny hunted unknown. Wait, what? Hello there, Freddy Crawler. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Did actually change how Sweet Scent works from Gen 4 to Gen 8. That's very interesting. And BD speed didn't work for me. I mean, Bob, that is literally how I shiny hunted unknown. So, I know for a fact that it works in BDSP. Shiny hunter, that is what I am. I don't know. Oh, doubling. Wait. Oh, you're doing the double encounters. Okay, then Sweet Scent might not work. That could be correct. I don't know that, I guess. Send the video by, as in you're leaving? You're like in Wayward Cave where you can do double encounters. That's fair, I guess. My message failed. Oh. Interesting. Cosmic brownies. I've never eaten a brownie in my life. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. Never had a brownie in my life. What? Yeah. Brownies are not that good, to be honest. Exactly. Crunchy. Ugh, that sounds disgusting. I've been here 2 years and I just learned this now. I have not eaten a lot of foods, Bob. Find a shiny Heracross? Why? What? The edge piece, bro? Interesting. Like, shiny... I already have, like... I feel like at least 4, if not 5, shiny Heracross. Why wouldn't I want another? I have at least 4 in the main games. Then I have one in Z... I have at least 1 in ZA. And then I have, like, at least 2 in Pokemon Go. I've at least 7 in all games combined. I mean, I literally have already found a shiny Heracross whilst shiny hunting Gimmighoul. I really want to do a generation quest. Good luck, have fun, Bob. I'm not helping you with that. Shrimptail, the Paradox Jigglypuff. I have... The only shiny I don't have... Freddy, which I do actually have in Pokemon Go, is a Milgabite. I have every single shiny, other shiny you can get in Scarlet Violet. Again, I have every single shiny Pokemon form that you can shiny hunt, actually, if you count all games together. I've never actually thought about that. I have every single shiny huntable Pokemon in every form. Whoa. But there are only 3 I've not gotten in proper main games. Magikarp is easy to hunt in every gen. Not really that easy in Gen 3. I mean, it's not hard compared to the rest of Gen 3, but I wouldn't call it easy. Same for Gen 5. But have fun with it, Bulbert. I once tried to do a generation quest for Axew in a day. I gave up after like 3 shinies. Or I did it specifically for Haxew, it's not Axew actually. But I gave up after like 3 hours. After 3 shinies, not 3 hours. Hello in there, Moondrop. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's it going? It's going alright. I think it's going alright. Shiny luck, not so much. We're almost at Ultra, gimme. This... Ooh, time-wise, would this Gimmighoul hunt have been my longest hunt so far? Maybe. Who was that guy? I have no clue what you're talking about, Freddy. I'm gonna need a bit more context if you want me to answer that. Also, don't have this fly point unlocked yet, apparently. Oh! Let me unlock this fly point here. Do I want to unlock that fly point? God, ditchery, darn it. Doing Legends Arceus water only. Alright, good luck with that. Where do we put Brelour, guys? I don't know, somewhere like in front of Sotal or something really small. Brelour. There, Brelour. I stopped training my Pokemon because my duo is almost 7 run in the first area. Yeah, dang. That's quite high. I would say. You captured another shiny. Yippee! Wow, I'm being so tempted to just start killing them. They're starting to annoy me. Oh! That's a watch roll. I don't have my second star down. Down. To be fair, I've never gotten 10 stars in a Pokemon Legends Arceus game. Still never done that. It's just grindy, and it's just not fun. We have 2 shinies Sotal. I have more shinies Sotal than 2. But while shiny hunting Gimmighoul, I have found 2 so far. My quest is to get second star. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, you probably have it. Like, at least in terms of research points. You just have to talk to the lady. I'm assuming, right? Hello there, Subaru. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Well, I hope you're having a nice day. I don't have enough research. You don't? But you almost have your duo into a Samurott. How do you... Literally, how do you not have enough research for it? That is honestly impressive. I've been grinding candies from the Alpha Rapidash. Oh. Is that all you've been doing? That most certainly is a choice. Damn. Publishing first Lugia or both Zubat and Bronzor? Lugia, for sure. I mean, it's ultimately up to you both because it's all in different games, so you can just choose which one you want to get first. Also defeat Alpha Floodspell Barrel and Cricketune. I mean, I feel like you should have a lot of research point then by now. I don't know though. If that happens, I'll just start hunting on the Batch Coast file. Fair. The sun is No, you did not stay up all night, Pokélad. No. Dude, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Try and fix your sleep schedule. Didn't you say you have soccer in like 4 days? To fix your sleep schedule? Please fix the sleep schedule. I did. This night was a grand reset. Just skipping. I mean, to be fair, that might actually work. Is it healthy? Absolutely not, but it might work. Well, well, well. Hello there, Billy boy. How are you doing? No, Bob, I don't want to know why. Guess it's gonna be some stupid reason. I'll be so tired today that once it's time for night, I'm a crash. I don't know if this really works that well in fixing your sleep schedule. Because you slept for 9 minutes that night, that's... How can you even know that you slept for 9 minutes? How do you possibly know that? It works for me 50% of the time. You're just gonna do it, if the first one doesn't work, you're just gonna do it a second time for 100%, right? Yeah, I don't know what Freddy's on, I'm gonna be honest, Bill. Yeah, hopefully. Oh. I didn't get a lot of research in my Pokemon. Yeah, apparently. If you win, you'll be rewarded an imaginary cheese. If I win, what? What? Would you like to know my team? You can say it. It's not gonna mean much to me. It's, if you want to say it, you can, but I'm not gonna care. I can already tell you. I'm sorry. Especially mono water. You decided to do a mono type with the most common type. When finding the shiny, I guess. Like the shiny gimme goal, I'm not finding that today. Dual floatable barrel and Psyduck. How do you have a Dual almost at Samurott level, but you still have a Psyduck? Down. Found a Litleo last night. You mean a shiny Litleo in Legends EA? I found a Litleo last night. That's not that hard. That's pretty easy, actually. Okay. That's nice. Unfortunately, Litleo is, or Litleo is like the least valuable shiny in all of Legends EA, but it's still nice to get. Oh, interesting, Moondrop. I don't know, last team member, Basculin. It's gotta be. It was for my first hunt, so it's fair. I mean, again, I'm assuming you didn't do the AFK hunt, right? Pokelab is also doing their first Legends ZA playthrough around the same time as you, Bill. That's very interesting. That is value to me. No, that's fair. That's all that's important. I feel you the exact same way. Shinies are important to me and how I hunt it. Like, I don't know, so many people in Pokemon Go trade for shinies they don't have. I don't. I'll take, you know, guaranteed shinies. I'll count those, but I don't wanna... I don't wanna trade for them. You're about to fight Jacinda? Fair. They can do that? They can do what? What are you... Freddy, I'm gonna be so honest. The last couple of messages you sent have just made not much sense. The true value of shinies is the value you give it. Yeah, fair. Jacinda. Yeah, I already corrected it for you, don't worry. I'm talking about Tyrantrum. Literally, who else sent any message about a Tyrantrum? Huh? Who said anything about Tyrantrum? Level 18 Magikarp. Ah, it evolves in 2 levels. That's nice. I mean, you're doing a Legends Arceus playthrough. Legends Arceus introduced 1 new water type. Surely you use that on your team, right? Surely. Bum, 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 bum. Where am I flying towards? I don't know. Count Binface could be our new UK MP. No. I don't know if you're trolling with this build, but you are aware that Count Binface only has a chance of winning in a specific county he's running for. He's not gonna be PM of UK. That's almost impossible to happen. We've done 16 counters today in more than 2 hours. Yikes. Its campaign is better than the others. Yeah, Bill, but which person over the age of 30 is gonna vote for a trash can? It might be really cool for young people, Bill, and I'm sure a lot of young people will be voting him, but the rest of the country isn't. You found shiny Magikarp in Roblox. Great. Right. You sure are sending messages. That is for sure. Bum, 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 bum. I love almost running into Pokemon when I really don't mean to. I feel like I'm nearing 9k on the 2 games. Well, unless you're keeping track of encounters, Bob, you literally do not know that. Missouri Semirole, Octillery, Basculegion, Gyarados, Gastrodon, and Napoleon. Damn. Not even using the 1 new water type introduced in Legends Arceus. That feels almost criminal, honestly. Oh, I literally cannot. Excuse me? I cannot read. I said literally nothing. Holy moly. Just ignore what I said. Jesus Christ. I don't know, whenever I do a playthrough of a game, I basically never use monotype Pokemon. I guess it depends on the playthrough. Once Weavile releases, I'm going to, first, on day 1, just do a regular playthrough of the game. My team will consist of 6 new Pokemon, and I'm just going to enjoy the game. Might take 2 days to finish the game, I don't know. I also completely forgot about the fact that when Weavile releases, I have a job, so I might not be able to finish it in 2 days either, I don't know. But then I'm gonna do a shiny badge quest, or trial quest, or whatever the system is in Weewa. And probably only with new shinies. Why is Ditto in a different location every time? It makes no sense. Pick up Weewa 9 AM, avoid internet for 3 days, profit. Oh yeah, that's probably what I'm doing. Probably. My team kinda sucks. Meganium, Shiny Ampharos, Alpha Gyarados, Charizard, Diggersby, Gengar. I mean, apart from the fact that you have 2 flying types, doesn't sound like a terrible team. If I actually do a badge quest in Leaf Green, it'll be my first game ever where I did 2 shiny challenges, which are... two different ones or 2 the same ones? So I did the whole night just for 0 Pokemon. Did the Curman Solgaleo the whole night and nothing. That's how shiny hunting works. A shiny only in a badge quest, so just the same challenge twice, because a badge quest is also a shiny only quest. Just more detailed. My duo does 103 XP needed away from Semirot, because I defeated the Alpha Luxio in 2 moves. Well, I mean, you do sound like you're a little bit overleveled. Why is Zygarde here? Why not, Bill? He's gonna give you a rock. Be happy, he gives you a rock. Take rock, like rock, cherish rock. Shiny only, just have 6 shinies before E4 badge quest, have 1 shiny per badge. Yeah, but it's... your second one, your badge quest, is also a shiny only playthrough, so it's... you did a shiny only playthrough, sure. But you did 2 of them. I don't know what you're thinking, Pokélad. Well, it's 9 shinies DTR, but close enough. I mean, you know, you could have done a Nuzlocke, that would have been quite different. You could have done a Professor Oak's challenge, that would have been a completely different challenge. But you did 2 shiny only challenges, which is nothing wrong with that. If you want to do 2 shiny only challenges, that's perfectly fine. Why was this my favorite method in the past? Nobody knows, Pokélad. The Ace is my least favorite method of all methods available because it's literally the slowest shiny hunting method to ever exist. Unfortunately, there are, like, what, 9 Pokemon or 8? 8 Pokemon exclusively obtainable through the Ace. Weren't you working on that, Bob? I haven't really completed many games on the Legends ZA. You surely have completed other games, right? Maybe non-Pokemon, but like... surely you've completed more games than just 1 Pokemon game. Nope, not that I remember. How are you watching somebody play a video game when you don't play video games yourself? That is honestly impressive. I don't own a Black to White 2 cartridge, because that's what's stopping you from playing games, Bill. Right. I'm gonna test out other games on their shiny hunting methods to figure out my favorite. I really haven't done any Violet or Scarlet shiny hunting. Fair enough. Should I have breakfast? Yes, Bob. Go have breakfast right now. To be fair, I'm probably also ending stream in not too long. I've been live for almost 2.5 hours. Done 66 gimme goal. It's not that many, I feel like. Now I have Samarals. Nice. I just had such a genius idea, guys. Skuntank was not a part of that. But I currently use a kind of wacky background, right? What if I made my background a video of me scrolling through my shiny living decks in Pokemon Home? Thoughts? Please no. Oh, okay. Will that be more lag? No, it won't be. A video is played so easily. Oh! Oops. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even consider that an option. That is so funny though. That's really funny. Skuntank. That's really funny. I find that hilarious. Okay, I think I'm gonna check out one more raid on my Switch too, and then that's gonna be it for today. What the hell is this? This looks cursed as hell. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, this is the final raid I'm gonna check. Oh! What? Why? Why? I hate this. This was not the raid I was supposed to check out. How did I fly to the wrong area? Is that the first accidental shiny I filled while hunting Gimme Gold? No, I mean... that I know I accidentally filled. Oh, I've definitely filled more shinies while shinies than Gimme Gold. Probably at least a couple hundred, I would imagine, that I've walked by without seeing it. Alright. I'll check out one more raid on Scarlet, but that's gonna be it for today. Not 100? At least 100, I said. Nice Moondrop. Am I near the end yet? Are you... What rank are you? That tells you exactly how close to the end you are. Assuming you're past E. B? Well, then you still are gonna have to reach rank A, aren't you? I mean, the game is super straightforward for the most part, so I don't know. I mean, my rank up match, well then you're rank A almost, which is near the end of the game, as any logical person could predict. But that's gonna be 66 in 2.5 hours. That sounds so wrong. But, well, there it is. That's gonna be it for me for now. I'll be back in like an hour, honestly, maybe, with Donkey Kong Bananas. Don't know exactly how long it's gonna be, but I'll be back soon with Donkey Kong. But I'm gonna have lunch first, and maybe do some other things. So, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye-bye!